It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon, you know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Maybe you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Foxborough. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
May to throw on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now Gibson. He's got a first down inside the 45. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big one there on... Third down, good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That one Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on third down is May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Ready. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Aaron Landry, there on the tackle. From the 29, here's second down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. His kick is perfect. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. To throw on first down is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll find the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kyle Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 20, here's second down and a yard. May to the air once more. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Open man, Demario Douglas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Patriots will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready?
Sanders now off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle, and the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Trap 60. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, 60.
Now a give on the ground. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stick with him again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A throw left side, taken in by Corley.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Come on.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is May. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw now. May exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He's trying to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now Shador on 1st down. to the right side. He's got Portland. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cleveland.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get...
He's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and the Browns are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Patriots 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now is May. He's going to air this one out. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing is May. Complete to Henderson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? May gonna look to throw. That's complete to Diggs. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up second down at the Browns' 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots are able to get it back within a score. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. third quarter begins with a run. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and 5. From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost. And they've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third and short, and here is May. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Second and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. They dump this out wide to Gibson. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. On play action, here's May. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No, no, no. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. On play action, Shador. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
On the jump. Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, and he is out of bounds down at the 21. That was good for 29.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and lived to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Tillman, the man in motion.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his 3rd of this game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's May. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Henderson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he will score. Game on. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Pats have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st down, it's Sanders. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Oh, a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Tillman, the man in motion. On third down, Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Sanders. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. It is second and 6. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Trap 60, trap 6, 19, 18. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here is first and 10. To throw is May. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May on the run to the right. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going. It's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
May to the air once more. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
May to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll go. Here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. Took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns.